MODELMIND72 coming at you once again on your computer screen. Alright, before we get into this video, big shout out to anyone that's watching this video. I'm filming it on Labor Day weekend, so I want to wish everyone a happy Labor Day weekend. I want you to party hard, but party safe, and realize that every one of you are important. This is another update on our AMT ERTL 2001 release of the 1941 Plymouth, and I have fell in love with this model. I love the body style, I love the curves. I'm actually building two of these currently. The one that we are going to update today is green onions. So any one that is following along on that project, you'll get a nice little gander at where we are. But this is what we started with on green onions. We started with this particular version. So in this build, I'm carrying forward the ideal of being able to swap engines. So in this version, the first version that I'm going to be building is going to have, I'm going to swap out the engine for this 1970 Plymouth AAR CUDA engine. Now, going by the box and the history, the AAR CUDA was a limited production street version of the Barracuda, driven by Dan Gurney in the 1970 SCCA Trans Am Racing Series. And it's basically going to be a detailed 340 cubic inch engine, which is going to be coming out of this CUDA.
There was another cool small block version for 1970 only, and that was the AAR CUDA, a street-going road race tribute to the Dan Gurney All-American Racers Trans Am car. These featured a fiberglass hood dipped in organosol black texture paint, lower front spoilers, fog lamps, side trumpet exhaust tips, a rear spoiler, staggered tire sizes, and a hot 290 horse 340 with 3 two-barrels under the hood. It's too bad that this was a one-year-only car, as it remains one of the hottest-looking muscle cars ever.
And this engine right here is actually the one that we are going to be dropping in the 41 Plymouth. So we basically, we got like Hemi orange going on there, kind of detailed out the starter and whatnot. So basically the kind of ideal was that when the guy got the car, he kind of took out the stock engine that the 41 came in, and his friend down the street had this 340 block engine, and he said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna buy that off of you, and we're gonna stuff that in the 41. Basically, he's building this car as a weekend. He's like a weekend warrior type guy. So, he's just gonna run this car on the weekends and down at the drag strip. Anyway, we're almost done with this. We got to put the other exhaust on, the valve covers. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to make custom valve covers or not. But there is our 3 deuces right there. So we're going to move on from the 340 to the current state of the chassis. Now, when it comes to gassers, to me, it's all about the stance. You know, the stance of a gasser is just, it's an iconic image, you know. When I was building it, I realized that I actually let the back wheels roll. And I got to thinking, man, if I wanted to in the future, I could actually... I didn't let the front wheels roll because I didn't want it to roll off anywhere. That's one thing when you are building rolling chassis, you got to be very careful because they will roll off. But the front wheels are stationary, so basically you can, you know, roll the back. In the future, if I wanted to, I could do a straight axle up front, and I could put this in the GFR drag racing program. Y'all know that's a voluntary program. That's why it you know, it's very difficult to get those events. But in the future, I hope to put more on. But anyway, the stance on this thing, the front wheels, I believe, came from, I want to say, the Thunderbolt, the Ford Thunderbolt, which are just perfect for this particular deal. I got the front suspension out of the parts box, and the rear wheels came out of the parts box too. They're just some classic American slots with some I want to say this is Goodyear, some Goodyear drag slicks. Something to get him started. Pretty basic interior so far. Just, well, I can't get it in the camera here. It's basically black. Blacked it all out right now. I do have, as far as the, this seat goes. This seat came out of a Beretta. Wow, that's unbelievable. There you go. This seat came out of the Pro Street Beretta, and so far, I'm just gonna mock it up in there while we're doing it. So we're gonna go with the 3/4. Another thing that I've done on this one is I've added the fuel tank on the front here. Just I pulled it out of the parts box too. I scratch built like a custom bracket and just glued it on between the two bumper brackets. And this 340, it sits down in there so nice. Doing all this with my left hand is really difficult. Okay. We'll just do it this way. So I haven't, so this color is kind of a lime green, really bright. I don't know how the camera's going to pick it up, but I mean, it almost looks yellow on camera, but it's really not. It's like a lime green. But the stance of the gasser is the iconic image, and this one sits perfect to me. Just sits perfect. I'm still not sure if I'm going to start weathering it. I know the paint came out. It came out really nice, but it is a little rough. So if I was going to go shiny, I would have to do some sanding, some wet sanding, and you know, maybe throw clear stuff like that. But I'm not sure I want to go shiny with this one. Green Onions to me is more, like I said, a weekend warrior. This guy, he just got this car, wants to take it to the drag strip on the weekends and just run it, have some fun. It's cut loose. The iconic 41 Plymouth curves to me are just I don't know, maybe it's one of the reasons. It's just very sexy and attractive to me. I love the body lines of this particular model, and it is a dream. It's an absolute dream to put together and build. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm enjoying a build, I really want to take my time building it, and almost to the point where you don't want it to stop. You don't, you know what I mean? You don't want to stop building it, so you try to drag the build out long as you can because you're enjoying it so much. But yeah, it's just iconic. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so like I say, I'm gonna ask the community. Do you guys think I should go shiny with this build, or you guys think I should, weather it up a little bit, maybe throw a couple local sponsor decals or whatnot on it for the guy, my hood goes there. Yeah, so if you guys can put in the comment section if you guys think I should just keep it a weekend warrior, rough it up a little bit, because I'm almost done with this build. It's been such a fun build too. Absolutely, just so much fun. Green Onions is what we got going here. I appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out the progress. Like I say, it's Labor Day weekend. Everybody that's out having if you can spend time with family, do it. If you can rest and relax, if you need, to take a couple of days for yourself. Living in the world we're living in, it's understandable. Take the time you need. Clear out your mind, get your mental health in order. Make sure you hug your family. Let them know you love them. I love all you guys. We're coming up on our 12-year next month. In September, I believe it's going to be 12 years on YouTube. What a trip. What an amazing journey. Absolutely. What an amazing journey it has been. And we owe it all to you guys watching these videos. Give us a like, a sub, a share, smash the bell. We have not been putting out as many videos this year because we've been spending more time with our family and just doing family-oriented life deals. But, anytime we can shoot a video, drop it out. We love letting you guys see all the projects. The Wicked Wizard Garage is actually backed up with projects. So many projects, so little time. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, in this particular build, we can swap the 340 out with alternate engines. You know, that's just part of what I like doing. So we will, you know, have some other alternate engines going in here from time to time, and we'll update you guys with videos letting y'all know what we're running. You know, as so the storyline would go as the guy, you know, goes along. He you know, he eventually builds another engine. He buys another engine. So he's got different engines. You know, if anybody's familiar with drag racing, you always are blowing up engines or swapping engines or working on engines. I mean, you're always doing, you know, so having like multiple engines around is actually normal in the drag racing world. You know, so, and it keeps the variety for me exciting to be able to, you know, like run one engine for a while and then swap it out for another engine, and keeps the model exciting for me to come back and revisit it, add a little doodad here or a little doodad there and whatnot. But this is the update on Green Onions, the 1941 Plymouth Gasser. And it's the AMT 2001 ERTL release. If you get your hands on it, or even so the second one is the Coca-Cola version that they recently released. Round 2 did. I mean, they're doing a phenomenal job, you know, bringing back a lot of these classic kits for us. Big shout out to Round 2. But that version, it's basically this version with, you know, like updated decals, Coca-Cola decals and stuff. And I'm doing a more of a street version of that one. That's going to be like maybe more of like a show rod or a street rod type thing. So I'm enjoying this kit. I love gassers, so Green Onions went the gasser route. The other version is going to be more of a like a street machine type version. So I'm going to get on back to my weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section if I should stay with the Weekend Warrior theme here. Maybe rough it up a little bit around the curves. And, you know, go that route. Or maybe if I should start wet sanding and maybe throw some clear coat over it and shine it up. Alright, this is MODELMIND72 saying peace, love, and happiness to all. Over and out.